She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. She loves me not. You see, my mother doesn't love me. But how could she? She wants to live and love and wear vivid blue dresses. But here I am, 24 years old, and a constant reminder that she's not young anymore. Sorry, Mr. Barnhill, I seem to have forgotten my lines. Sorry about that. I could have sworn I had it memorized.
So you want to be an actor, huh?
Yes, sir. That's the dream.
Man, if that's your passion, go for it.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. When you called me the other day to make the appointment for today, you told me that you were the editor of your school newspaper, and that you wanted to do an article about me. I was very flattered, by the way. And, well, first of all, tell me something about yourself.
Sure. Yes, sir. Yeah, I was born here. I've lived here all my life. I'm a junior at Springfield. I've gone there since, wow, I guess, 6th grade? Yeah. Like you said, yes, I'm the editor of the paper. I joined the paper committee, I guess, last year, freshman year, or 2 years ago, rather. I also act. Those are kind of my two main pursuits. I don't really do many sports. That's less so my thing. Although we do have a really good basketball team. Yeah, I guess that's me. Not too interesting. Well, how about you?
Well, I was born in Virginia. I was the son of a farmer. From the age of 10 on, I knew what hard work was. I graduated from a country high school and then went on to college in the city. When I was in college, I went with this girl, and I was halfway serious about her. But one day she was crossing the parking lot to come over to the cafeteria to meet me for lunch, and a car hit her and killed her. I don't think about that very much anymore. It's been so long ago. But I did quit school, and I went to New Orleans, and I got a job in a bar. Then I moved on to Los Angeles. In Los Angeles, I got a job at a weightlifting club. I was the manager of a weightlifting gym, and for weekends, I danced for women for extra money at a place called Ladies' Night Out. I was a male go-go dancer, and I bet you can't put that in your school newspaper.
That's good.
In the gym one day, I met a beautiful girl whose name was Susie Moore. Susie Moore. Susie was the daughter of a Houston oil tycoon, and she was in Los Angeles to study acting. I fell in love with her, and I asked her to marry me. Well, she agreed, but she wanted me to give up dancing for women, and I wanted her to give up acting. She did, and I did, so we flew off to Houston and had a lavish high society wedding in Houston, and then off to Acapulco for our honeymoon. Oh, her honeymoon, my honeymoon, our honeymoon was the happiest time of my life. But as the years wore on, after 2 sons, we grew apart. She wanted to stay in Houston with her high society friends, and I wanted to stay out here at the ranch that we bought, under the blue skies, in nature, where I belonged. So we got a divorce. I still love her, though. And it's just too late to call her. So I sit out here and drink whiskey, and I get very lonely. I read something that Albert Einstein said once about loneliness. He said that when he got lonely as a kid, he would read about the great scientists of the world, and he wouldn't be lonely anymore. Maybe that's what I should do, read about the great scientists of the world. But I think sometimes, if it was my fault, and I feel so damned guilty, so guilty, and I get lonely. So I go down the road and I talk to Mac. Mac has a motorcycle shop, and sometimes, on occasion, he lets me ride on a borrowed motorcycle, and I ride with his motorcycle gang, and we ride all over the countryside. Man, you talk about total freedom. That's it. At night, I sit out here and I look up at the stars, and I wonder why. Why? I wonder who, what, when, where, how. And I guess you might call me a seeker. A seeker. I just wonder why. Who are we? Where do we come from? Where are we going? Why? Well,
thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate it.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Thank you very
You're
much.
very welcome. When you get the article in your school newspaper, send me a copy.
Yes, sir. You'll be the first to
I'd
know.
like to read it.
Of course, of
Or
course.
anything you have to cut, go right ahead. You have
Yes,
my
sir.
permission.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Have a good one.
Sure. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Bye-bye.
You don't want me.
want some great scientist or somebody. You don't want me. Why me? You let me alone, you little devils. Put me down on the ground. Let me out of here. Let me alone. Ah! Ah! You told me when you probed me on the rocket ship. You answered all my questions about the universes, and you took me up to the face of the Creator. You also told me that you wanted to leave me here and go off and leave me and then come back for me. And while I was here, you said you wanted me to mate with your own kind because you wanted to create a new species of life. Well, I can't do that. I can't do it without a human woman. I wouldn't know how to get it on. I would, but no, I want to go home. I want to go home. You know, you don't really realize how much you value things until they're taken away from you. I want to go home. 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 Oh. 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 Yeah. Oh. Why did you give me all this information? You've answered every question I ever asked you, or anybody. Why did you give me that information? Are you landing and giving certain people information all over the world? Why me? Why not some great scientist or something? Did the great creator tell you to give me this information? You've shown me a better world. A better world. Take me with you. Take me with you, please. Take me to your better world. I want to go to your better world. Please, take me with you. Please. Don't go off and leave me.
How much do I
Please.
love you?
I want to go with you.
I'll tell you
Don't
no
leave me.
lie.
Please don't leave me.
How deep is the ocean? How high is the sky? How many times a day do I think of you? How many roses are sprinkled with dew? How far would I travel to be where you are? How far is the journey from here to a star? And if I ever lost you, how much would I cry? How deep is the ocean? How high is the sky?